Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Oshiomhole, Ize-Iyamu, Heart of the Matter, Patrick Imodu Yahaya. That's by Patrick Imodu Yahaya. Oshiomhole, Ize-Iyamu, Heart of the Matter. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. We're here regarding the elections in Edo State. Edo State is quite peculiar because of the whole situation surrounding the elections. To start with, the previous governor of the state, just before Godwin Obaseki, happens to be the now chairman of the APC, and both of them are in the same party. And when he became the governor, there was a fallout, and the whole rift started. As a result of this, things have not been well between the governor and his predecessor, who doubles to be the chairman of APC. So every move Oshiomhole makes, it's like it's against Obaseki. Every move Obaseki makes is like it's against Oshiomhole, vice versa. So the issue has been on, and there have been a lot of controversies with regards to the governor being re-elected, as it seems like the previous governor, the person of Adams Oshiomhole, now supports another candidate, and this whole thing has led to a lot of issues. Anyway, my people, let's get to the heart of the matter and get all the details. But for my little knowledge of the situation, I would have concluded that Comrade Adams Oshiomhole is a frontline candidate in the 2020 Edo governorship election. No day passed without one story or the other about him with regards to this election. And funny enough, he's not a contender, he's not a contester in this election. Does Oshiomhole possess more than one voting right? Is the question people should ask. Does he work with the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC? No. So what is it with Oshiomhole that it makes him dominate, talks ahead of election, and everybody listens? Does he possess the supernatural power to direct Edo's sons and daughters on whom to vote for? Not now, not tomorrow. Here is a former governor who did his bits for his people and enjoyed tremendous goodwill across the state. People loved and supported him while he was the governor. His reputation has gone as his tenure ended. They are desperate and restless. Anyway, things are not always what they seem. There is a lot of throw-up to alert public opinions on their favorites whom they would like to vote for. But why would they have to bring in Oshiomhole's name in all they do and say? The answer is simple. The inability to fulfill empty promises campaign made to the people. So at this point, hide and seek game is the main tactics of the game. In marking his candidacy in 2016, Adams Oshiomhole said Pastor Ize-Iyamu should not be trusted with public fund. This is the heart of the matter, the bone of contention, the issue at the moment. Therewith, he pronounced that Ize-Iyamu was not good for Edo State people, as the state will not move forward and nothing good will happen. The exact words of Oshiomhole. Chief Bola Tinubu and Chief Bisi Akinde were very critical of President Muhammadu Buhari's 2015. They both had a rethink, as all humans will do. Today, they are one are the same when in the president's side, the greatest admirers of the president. With the same Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, who was then 2011 as he held the former president Goodluck Jonathan and campaigned alongside with him. Have you forgotten? All this happened when people give their massive support. What about Femi Adesina, who won 2005, heavily criticized by Professor Gambari for defending the killing of Saro William by the then General Sani Abacha? Are they not working together today? So my people, be wise. Politics is not always what they seem. Only God can be trusted. Human being change. Have you heard of the animal called chameleon? Yes, you will wonder, how come the same Oshiomhole who made it a public knowledge without fear or favor at 2016 said Edo's sons and daughters should have nothing to do with Ize-Iyamu with regards to governance of Edo State, is solidly throwing his weight right behind him. This should give you a rethink. Don't die for any politician, as they, at the end, behind you, behind closed doors, remain friends. The distractors must accept the new reality. The fact and the biggest problem today is not Oshiomhole or Pastor Ize-Iyamu. The problem is their instability to fulfill campaign and promises made to the people. Watch out. If Ize-Iyamu comes out, you will see the same Oshiomhole right behind him. So what are we talking about? Not to be trusted people. Face and look out for who is the right person for you to govern you, to help your state move forward. My people, like I earlier reiterated, this is by Imodu Yahaya. Patrick Imodu Yahaya wrote this together, talking about why Ize-Iyamu and Oshiomhole are the heart of the matter. He reminded us of how Oshiomhole ended the career of Ize-Iyamu in 2016, how he came out to say he should not be trusted with public fund. Oshiomhole went ahead campaigning all around the Edo State, giving the people the assurance that Godwin Obaseki was the man for them, who would take them to the next level. Now, what he has achieved, he trusts one man who can continue from where he has stopped. And that person he mentioned to the Edo State people was the person of Governor Godwin Obaseki. Well, things fall apart, like you all know. It's no longer a story, but the same Oshiomhole that said Ize-Iyamu should not be trusted, don't follow him, he cannot be trusted with public fund, Edo State will not move forward and there will be no progress, is the same person now seriously unapologetically right behind the person of Ize-Iyamu. Everybody is seeing it and they are wondering, can we have a two-faced man? If we have a human being who have two-face, everybody to be on the news, it will be a matter, an issue, a statement that people have to look at, and even scientists will try to understand the logic why the man has two-face. Well, that is exactly what is happening in Nigeria today as we speak. Especially that's why the matter of Edo State government, the election, is quite critical. Edo State is not the only state that has election at the moment. Ondo State also have elections, but how come Edo State is top of the chart? Because of all the situations and crisis surrounding the whole issue. But my people, be wise. Politicians, like the writer says, know how to meet. Don't get involved or get cross in the crossfire. When they are shooting bullets, you can't go stay for the middle. You'll not be the target. You go just die for nothing. Because they will come back again. Look at what the narrator said. And to be quite honest, honestly true, how come the same person that told you that this person was not good with public fund is the same person right behind him? Can you see that you cannot trust a government and put your total dependence on them? Look at the case of, he made reference to different things. Look at the present CFO of President Muhammadu Buhari. This person stood with Abacha killing just a journalist. What's his name again? Stood behind him when he killed that man. And when you even tried to intervene, he said, no, they are doing it is right for Nigerian politics. This man has gone above the law, and so it's being dealt with. That's what Gambari said. Today is right with the president, the ear of the president. So what are we talking about? Who are we actually deceiving here? Who are we actually deceiving? It calls for a note of caution to say that, my people, not die for any politician. Vote who you think will move your state forward. If it is Ize-Iyamu, if it is Ogonwanyi, if it is Pius Odubu, if any of them that you think, if it's Godwin Obaseki, stand right behind him. Defend the cause, but not with your life. Caution. Who die and I lose, life will continue. And Edo State will still have a governor. It calls for a sober reflection, want to really think hard and long. Am I really doing the right thing? You know? So now the matter be this. And I really appreciate this write-up regarding the issue. How Oshiomhole has moved overnight from the side of Obaseki to Ize-Iyamu. Anyway, my people, leave your comments. Don't forget to thumbs up for us, like and share, subscribe. We'll keep informing you of all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. God bless and have a good day. Bye for now.